Hey mate, how's it going? Your Megadrive's all finished now, buddy. So are your controllers, so it's just a matter of me making some videos, obviously demonstrating how to take this apart with the switches so you can paint the console, and then, explaining the 50 and 60 hertz and stuff. So this video is just to show you what it looks like, and if I just briefly describe what I've done to it and stuff. So first of all, as you can see, I've done the power button in black and the reset button in black. The paint is pretty durable, so providing you don't go hammering away at it or, like crashing a car on it, it should be okay. You'll be alright. I've done the power LED to the rainbow one that you like, mate. There we are. I've got a lot of daylight coming through the window at the moment, so it won't show how bright it really is on camera, but it is quite bright, trust me. Also, the reset button, the inside on the board was like kind of broken and it wasn't really working. I had to push really hard down on the right side just to get the reset button to work. So I have a spare Model 1 that I use for parts, and it still had the reset button on there, so I desoldered that and then desoldered your one and then swapped them over for you, so now you have a reset button that works really well. Also, I've done the cartridge slot for you, mate. Widened the two corners and then the edges around here, so now you can fit your Japanese carts in there, mate, and they'll go in fine. Also, while I'm here, I retensioned the cart slot, mate. I'll try to focus for you. Yeah, I retensioned the pins and then I cleaned the pins out so they'll work first time every time. So some games, like, you can be playing like that and then you can like knock a system and it freeze or like glitch out, and now you can just sort of like wiggle the cartridge while playing and doesn't freeze. I mean, I don't recommend you do that, but still, it means that you can like knock your Megadrive by mistake or pull it with the controller because the lead's too small or whatever, and it'll still run the game without freezing it. Okay, now let's get back. Let's turn like this console around, and I'll show you the main bit of the console. There we are, mate. The English and Japanese switch and the 50 and 60 hertz switch, or the region switches, as people like to call them. Anyway, yeah, they're on there, mate. Just two little bolts that hold them on. They're really easy to remove. I'll show you that later. And then obviously the AV jack and the power port. If I just turn the system off a minute, pull the cap power cable out. A common problem on the Megadrive, mate, is the little power input here can become loose and then not work, or become really sensitive. So I've reflayed all that, mate, so you won't have that problem. And the same goes for the AV port. I reflayed all the solder on that too, just so you won't get that problem where over time pulling the power cord in and out, or wiggling it in and out, will cause it to get loose. So that should solve it, and you shouldn't get any problems with that either. The whole board was cleaned up, mate. I double checked to make sure there was no like leaking capacitors and stuff, so that's fine. I also did the mod to it so it would sync to LCDs and plasmas. There are some that will sync anyway with the RGB cable, like Panasonic's and Sony's, but obviously they're really expensive, and also CRT TVs, they work too. But like mine on Samsung, it doesn't. It has the jump-in screen where you can't really see it, and it can't sync to the TV. So I just put a little mod from there, and inside is a little board with like a capacitor and a resistor and stuff. And yeah, that's fixed the problem, mate, so it'll work on any TV. Well, it should do anyway. Anyway, yeah. Also, yeah, we'll play like Megadrive games, Japanese, mate, and Genesis. Some games have lockouts, so you might need to flick the switches and then flick them back to get whatever mode you want to, but I'll explain that in the 50 and 60 hertz video. So yeah, it's been polished up, mate. I'll give it another coat of polish, shine it all up for you, and get it posted to you real soon. It's just a case of me making the videos. So yeah, I hope you like it, mate, and you'll have it in your possession soon, mate. So cheers.